Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol NAKD. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So all this here may look like several days worth of time. It's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I'll let you this time frame does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Rough day today with a gap down, but to give credit where credit's due, it's not like, and this, I should take a step back, this will mean a little bit more to those of you that have traded for a while, meaning I'm sure if you have traded for a while, you've seen a stock where it gaps down, and then after the gap down, it just does one of these things, where it just bleeds and bleeds and bleeds the remainder of the day. But that was not the case here. Not only did the price not bleed, it actually showed signs of strength by at least, working its way back to the upside. So that brings about a valid question of, hey, is this the start of something bigger? Is this bounce, going to get even that much, larger? Or was this just one of these knee-jerk reaction kind of dead cat bounce type moves? But the point here being is the price did bounce. And that's actually a pretty big deal. Like I said, means a little bit more to those who have seen some of the stocks where after the gap down, they just keep on going down, which was the exact opposite here. And this is also what makes the level right here at 9.5 cents. Very important going into tomorrow, because that's going to essentially be the progress point. Meaning, if the price were to come down to 9.5, break down through it, and then just continue on down, well, at that point in time, from a very literal perspective, you'd have the price right back to where it had just broken out from. And not to insult your intelligence, but price movements that go back to where they were, not exactly a sign of true power, true strength, or anything like that. Whereas if the price does pull back a little bit more, that's perfectly fine. Nothing can go straight up. So if it were to come down here, however, in this situation, behave like that and start to work its way back upwards, well, at least at this point in time, you'd have a set of lows right there. You'd have those lows right there. And if you envision each of those as stair steps, well, hey, now you have stair steps progressing in the upwards direction. And again, that's the name of the game. That's what a truly strong move is going to do over time. It's going to make progress forward, which is why 9.5 cents is very, very important, because like I said, step one has already been completed. It showed signs of strength and bounce, which has allowed for kind of step two to now be in a play, meaning, okay, it's made a bounce, but is there any sort of true power behind this? So let's see if the price can make progress. From the overarching perspective as far as resistances are concerned, keep an eye on that purple line right there, the 50-period moving average. I get it, that line's way up there, but keyword being moving. So as the week plays on, that line, will move itself further and further downwards and get more and more relevant. But overall, interesting day today. Good sign of strength with the bounce to the upside. Not just a question of can the bulls build upon it. We'll see what happens. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.